Hey there! Welcome to today's mock interview practice session, where we'll be helping you get ready for your river interview. Whether you're navigating new waters or diving deep into problem solving, we've got you covered. Let's kick things off with a common question about learning from mistakes. Can you tell me about a time when you made a mistake at work? How did you fix it? And what did you take away from the experience? This question is all about understanding how you handle errors and what you learn from them. Everyone makes mistakes. Vamos y pon mistakes, but it's what you do afterward that really counts. To tackle this question confidently, keep these tips in mind. Pick a mistake that's not too severe and appropriate to discuss. Clearly explain what happened and why. Share how you addressed the mistake immediately. Focus on the lessons learned and how they've impacted your work since. Maintain a positive tone, highlighting growth. Let's check out an example of how you might answer this.
In a previous role, I miscalculated data in a report, which led to incorrect conclusions. I caught the mistake during a team review, corrected the report, and informed my manager promptly. This experience taught me the importance of double checking my work. Now, I always verify my data before submitting it.
By the way, we're only covering a handful of questions in this video, but I've prepared a free PDF with all 30 top interview questions for River. It also includes example answers and tips to help you prepare with confidence. The download link is just below. Describe a situation where you had to adapt to significant changes. How did you manage? Interviewers ask this to see how you handle change and adapt to new circumstances, which is crucial in any dynamic work environment. Here are some pointers to help you respond effectively. Choose a specific situation where change was significant. Explain the context and what changed. Describe your initial reaction and feelings. Detail the steps you took to adapt and any strategies you used. Conclude with the outcome and the lessons learned. Here's an example of how to structure your answer.
In my previous job, our team underwent a major restructuring. Initially, I was a bit concerned about my role, but I quickly reached out to my manager for clarity. After learning about my new responsibilities, I organized a team meeting to discuss how we could support each other through the transition. This approach helped me adjust quickly, and our team became more cohesive as a result.
Can you provide an example of a complex problem you solved with an innovative solution? What was the problem and how did you solve it? This question is designed to assess your problem-solving skills and creativity in finding solutions. To craft a strong response, try these strategies. Identify a specific complex problem you faced. Explain the context and why it was challenging. Describe the innovative solution you implemented. Focus on your role and actions taken. Quantify the impact of your solution if possible. Let's look at an example of how you might answer.
In my last project, we encountered a severe bottleneck in our data processing pipeline, causing delays. I proposed a new architectural approach using parallel processing. By re-engineering our data flow and utilizing cloud resources efficiently, I reduced processing time by 50%.
Imagine you're tasked with restoring a river segment suffering from severe pollution. What steps would you take? Interviewers want to see your technical expertise and strategic planning in handling environmental challenges. Consider these steps when formulating your response. Assess the current condition of the river and identify pollution sources. Engage with local stakeholders and community for support. Develop a cleanup plan that includes removing pollutants and restoring habitats. Monitor the river's health post-restoration to ensure improvements. Educate the community on pollution prevention methods. Here's a sample answer to guide your thinking.
First, I would conduct a thorough assessment of the river to identify key pollution sources. Next, I would collaborate with local stakeholders to create a comprehensive cleanup plan, including removing pollutants and reintroducing native plants. Finally, I would establish a monitoring system to track the river's recovery and implement community education programs to prevent future pollution.
Suppose a project to assess river health is behind schedule. How would you get it back on track? This question evaluates your project management skills and how you handle timelines and priorities. Here's how you can approach this question. Identify the main reasons for the delay through team discussions. Prioritize tasks by impact and feasibility to allocate resources effectively. Enhance communication among team members to increase coordination. Consider external factors and involve stakeholders for additional support. Set clear, achievable milestones with deadlines to monitor progress closely. Here's an example of a well-rounded response.
To get the river health assessment back on track, I would assess the reasons for the delay, then focus on the key tasks that impact the project most. Regular check-ins would help keep everyone aligned and accountable.
Before we wrap up, remember you can get all 30 questions, example answers, and step-by-step tips in a handy PDF. Totally free. Just grab it below.